So I got this guy here up in the shop. Pretty much is one of the things I have that's not covered in snow right now that I can work on. So I got a lot of rust in here. I got rust here. Same on this side. Here and here. This is for my Model A project. This is a 31 Model A. I think it's a truck cowl. But as you can see here, someone cut off the windshield uprights, the windshield pillars. And I'm thinking it was a truck because it looks like these come straight up. There's no angle to them. And this is different from the cars here, this piece. But yeah, I can fix this rust and get this ready for my Model A project. So what my project is going to be, I need to find a donor car. Right? I need to find a car that I can take the chassis and drivetrain from and then put this where it needs to go and start building from there. Because my whole plan was to start with this and then use... I have 3 4x8 sheets of 18 gauge steel right there. My plan is to take this, one of the hardest pieces to make for a Model A, and then fabricate the entire rest of the body of the Model A myself from that sheet metal. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. So some of you might remember in another video I went and I picked up this 31 Model A cowl. I recently started fixing the rest down here. I still need to do some over here and over here, but it came with the firewall, the cowl, the gas tank, as you can see right there. So I got all those pieces, and then I was looking on Marketplace, and randomly what popped up was this guy here. So this guy, I know both sides are going to be pissed off at me, but I don't really care. This is a 31-32 Chevy chassis. And what came with it was this same 31-32, I believe, Chevy rear body section and fenders. Now I'm not going to use the fenders. I want to make it a Roadster without fenders. So I got that, and it came with a trunk lid. Now, thankfully, this dude that I got this from is my kind of guy. He's got tons of projects and stuff, so he was actually just gonna sell me the frame and the body section, but without the fenders and without the trunk lid. But when he came here, he saw the projects we worked on. My kind of guy. He hooked me up with the rest of the parts. I traded him for a grill for I think a Chevelle, and then the front bumper off of a 67 Impala, and then he gave me all the rest of the parts to go with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up some of the stuff on this frame, take those fenders off, try to get this rear body section to straighten up again, and then probably get it on the frame, maybe with the cowl, and see how everything kind of fits up. Obviously, I'm going to need to make frame brackets and stuff because those are shot. Those are completely toast. But for the price I paid, with some trades, get some parts I won't use out of my shop. He's got some cool wall hangers now, and I got some sheet metal and a frame I can use. So I think everybody won. Plus, I got to meet a really cool dude. And now I got his number. Maybe we can trade parts again soon. We'll see. So I got the fenders off. I put in one piece of bracing. I cut off some of the old bolts. I welded up this rear package tray area. Just so it'll hold its shape. I can always cut that back if it's not right, which I don't think it is, because this is the trunk lid I have for it, and you can see it's not right. So that's the problem with sheet metal like this. When there is no wood frame left, it gets all flippy floppy. So I have to probably put it on the frame and then try to start lining things up and make things work properly with each other. I have a bunch of work to do for that. I think right now I'm going to tack these inner fenders back to the body so it holds a little bit more of its shape. Probably measure on the frame where this goes and mark it so that I can add another brace across here so it doesn't flop diagonally as well, and then try to put it on the frame to see how everything lines up and see where I need to make brackets and stuff. I'm a long way from actually making permanent mounts and stuff like that, but I kind of want to put it all together and see how it looks. Plus, if I get it all in one piece on the frame, I can roll this frame into the shop out of the weather. Because right now in the shop it's just that, which that can go on the frame. We're getting a bit of a sun shower right now, but that's okay. I'm going to do a little wrap-up video for you right now. So, what I've gotten done in the 2 days I've worked on this thing so far, you saw I re-welded the back of the body together. I pulled some dents. I pulled the fenders off the rear of the body. Focus, there we go. I pulled the fenders off the rear of the body to get it all prepped and ready. I tack welded the inner fenders back to the body. And I started getting things set up on the frame like I want them to. So then today what I did was, if you come down here and you look, see right here, I channeled the front and rear body. I channeled it down by 3.5 inches. So what that does is that brings it down past the frame, because these cars, the body used to sit on top of the frame. And I'm not really into that look too much. I kind of like the old high boy beach racer type look. I'll put a picture right here of one. So I like that look, so that's what I'm going for. So I did that, and then coming closer, as you can see, I put in this framework. This is all 5/8, no, not 5/8, that's 3/8. That's 3/8 square bar, and I welded it all in as support pieces. So this is all square now. The cowl is square with the body is square with the frame, and that means that the cowl is square with the frame as well. So everything is where it should be, I believe. Now it's going to be really hard to say it's exactly where it should be, because this is a Model A cowl from a Ford. The frame is a Chevy frame, and the body is still unknown. I don't know what the body is, and no one can really tell me. So I'm making a hot rod like kids used to do for cheap in the 50s. I'm building it with what I got, with what I can find, with what I can afford. So that's pretty much what I've got done on the Roadster. I'll show you up top a little bit. Now it's pretty square. I still have to do some work, as you can see the body back here. That's not the way it's supposed to be at all. The trunk is down, or the package tray is down over there where it meets with the trunk lid. And then there's a lip here. I don't know if this thing was in a fire. It could have been, because there's not a lick of paint on it anywhere. And it kind of looks like it was in a fire. And the lead is all cracked. Like, if you look here, that's a leaded seam that's all cracked out. This is all cracked and full of holes. So I'm gonna have to pull that out and weld everything up and make it right. But it's all part of the fun, all part of the journey. So that's where I'm leaving this video right here on the Roadster. First video on this old car. So I hope you enjoy that. This one's really a start from scratch kind of build. This is a start from scratch kind of build, which I've never really done before. So I'm excited on this one. I get to build everything on it pretty much. I don't even know what engine I'm putting in. Don't know the transmission. Don't know if I'm keeping the same suspension, the axles. I don't really know. I'm kind of playing it by ear, building the body first, and then going from there. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. It's free. It helps the algorithm. All that fun jazz that everybody else says, you know? Thanks for watching. Have a good one.